y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo de Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at this side of heaven. God bless you all. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like, smash the like, smash the like, smash the like, smash the like. Let's go, let's go. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this show on the road. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That was supposed to be in the beginning, right? Hold on, man. I'm getting stuff together out here, man. Shout out to Gervonta Davis with victory versus Frank Martin this past weekend. Still talking about what happened this Saturday. A lot of surprises. Lot of new chess pieces or chess moves. Shout out to all the winners. Shout out to all the participants. Shout out to all the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. Low nose boxing in the building. What's good? Low nose boxing. Low nose boxing in the building. What's good? Dímelo, mi hermano, que lo que? Puerto Rican in the building. PR in the building. And on some of the Puerto Rican fans, Matias fans. I ain't gonna say the Puerto Rican fan. I'm gonna say the newfound Matias fans. Kind of, kind of a sad story and stuff like that. And if y'all was following the channel when I was doing it live, I said, you know what? You see, Panda, the trainer of Subriel Matias, was actually looking kind of disappointed. He was not looking hype during the press, during the promo, the fight week promo. He was not looking very, very confident. And we saw Subriel Matias before getting inside the ring, man. He took like 10 minutes. He was performing like Tego Calderon. But it was not a surprise. It was not a surprise. We all know that Subriel Matias didn't have the elite type of skills and stuff like that. He never fought an elite fighter, never beat an elite fighter, never beat a champion, never beat an ex-war champion. So at the age of 32, and then if you listen to what Subriel Matias was actually saying in the post-fight conference, it just shows you that the man he's not trying to learn anything to be highly successful in the ring. Either he said, if I knock him out, you knock me out, I knock him out, and that's it. And if he's gonna go out like that, it is what it is. Christian Padilla in the building. What's good? Christian Padilla in the building. What's good, man? Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. So, of course, a lot of people talking about Gervonta Davis' performance. And look, Gervonta Davis never missed when it comes to performance. And, you know what I'm saying, giving his fans their money's worth. Gervonta Davis is one of the cash cows of the sport of boxing. You can't deny it. I don't give a damn what you feel about his resume, the way they be moving himself. It doesn't matter. He's one of the cash cows of the sport of boxing, especially this side of the pond. And this young generation, I'm not going to say that he's young. He's going to be 30 years old. But he is the cash cow of the sport of boxing. I know every time we're talking about the cash cow, people are going to be there, but Canelo Alvarez. Yes, Canelo Alvarez is the cash cow, still the king in boxing. But I'm going to tell you like this, man. Gervonta Davis is going to take over because he has the most attractive fights that could be lined up. Look, we're talking about the potential fight we're going to be talking about the potential fight with Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko. Bob Arum, top rank, one of the best promoters to ever live, him and Vince McMahon. Bob Arum said that they're going to go into negotiations already for a November date. Gervonta Davis versus Lomachenko, the IB, I think, what he got the IBF. He got the IBF world title, beating George Camboso for the vacant world title that Devin Haney left behind. But as everybody in the chat, do you like this fight? I like the fight. It's highly respectable fight because, of course, you got high respectable skills in the ring, right? Gervonta Davis is a high respectable fighter. Lomachenko is a high respectable accomplished fighter. Say Lomachenko, the 3-division world champion, became champion again. I didn't see the fire in Lomachenko when getting back into training camp and still want to go on. Remember, he said that he's only doing this for his father. And he didn't want to end his career on the losing end like he did with Devin Haney, which there was a lot of people feel like Devin Haney did beat Vasily Lomachenko. A lot of people felt it was a controversy. They was throwing beers at Bill Haney and Devin Haney as they walk out their Las Vegas, in which they live in Las Vegas. That's embarrassing. Can you imagine Mike Tyson get a beer thrown in New York City where he from? Can you imagine Canelo Alvarez getting beer thrown at him in Mexico where he from? They was throwing beers, Bud Light beers, at Bill Haney and Devin Haney after the performance versus Lomachenko. A lot of people, again, felt that Lomachenko beat him. Say Lomachenko looked sharp last fight. He looked a very, very, very sharp last fight. And I think that if he wanted to retire after that fight, he would have ended in a good note, right? He would have ended in a good note. He did what Devin Haney couldn't do. And of course, everybody's always going to bring this up when it comes to Teofimo Lopez. And he got a split decision victory over Teofimo Lopez. That's just the facts, right? But Gervonta Tank Davis keeps on being the guy that everybody talk about, that this is the guy that you need to fight. Gervonta Tank Davis need to fight this one. Gervonta Tank Davis is exciting. Gervonta Tank Davis is dangerous. Gervonta Tank Davis is that dude. Gervonta Tank Davis is your favorite fighter, right? Loma can give Tank some work. He could. Fight Fury Films in the building, one of the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. If you haven't become a member of Punch Drunk Boxing, you already know where to go. Let's go. Let's go. Support. Let's go. Shout out to the members. Low Nose Boxing. Shout out to the members. But I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at, and I'm reading, and I'm looking. It's good that I go live, like in the evening, New York City time. You feel me? Eastern time. Because, it does give me a chance to, throughout the day, feel the wave, feel the energy of the boxing fans, right? The boxing community. Now, shout out to all the people that go in the morning. I wish I could go in the morning, but, most of the people that follow the channel really is not up in the morning like that. That's what my analytics be saying. So that's why we're going in the evening and stuff like that, right? Vasily Lomachenko is a respectable champion, a respectable guy that you want to have in your resume, right? But let's be real, let's be honest. This ain't the Vasily Lomachenko that Teofimo Lopez beat. This ain't the Vasily Lomachenko that was pound for pound, 1, 2, 3. You can flip it around when the whole world was saying that Vasily Lomachenko was number one. You see how we talking about, you see how we talking about Terrence Buck Crawford? You see how we talking about all these guys? We was talking about Vasily Lomachenko just like that. And when Teofimo Lopez, when he faced, remember after the Nakatani fight, Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley said he ain't ready for no Lomachenko. Matter of fact, Timothy Bradley said he ain't ready for Richard Comey. And then Teofimo Lopez went out there, knocked out Richard Comey, and then back-to-back beat Vasily Lomachenko, which a lot of people were saying, Teo was green. Teo's not ready. Teo is green. He's not ready. He only got a punch his chance. And your boy, Mr. Moonshine, el doble sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo, said that Teofimo Lopez is going to outbox Vasily Lomachenko. And the people were saying, yo, you don't know nothing about no boxing. You crazy. You drunk. What you drinking? Too many moonshine. What you drinking, punch drunk? What you talking about that Teofimo Lopez is going to outbox the Matrix, the high tech Vasily Lomachenko? You must be drinking something. Somebody spiked your water. You got too much moonshine, too much Brugal, too much Hennessy and Remy Martin and fentanyl in it. That's what they saying. That's what they told me. I said, you don't follow boxing like I do. I always say when you're looking at young fighters, especially young fighters and phenoms like Teofimo Lopez, and they don't and they're not manufactured fighters. See, Teofimo Lopez is not a manufactured fighter. He's not a guy that you gave 20 fights fighting nobodies, right? With flipped records. And I say he's gonna outbox him. You got to remember that this guy, Teofimo Lopez, won the Olympic trial. Do you know how hard it is to win the U.S. Olympic trial? See, I don't know if y'all follow the amateurs like that. Do you know how hard it is to win the USA Olympic trial? Ask any fighter, any American fighter, what is hard? What is harder? Pause. To win the USA Olympic trial or the first 10 fights in the professionals, in the pros? They're going to tell you it's the Olympic trials. The USA Olympic trial is one of the hardest to accomplish. Golden Glove national champion. Feel me? And I said, and he's an Olympian, right? He was supposed to be an Olympian in the USA. He was an Olympian in for Honduras. The reason why Andy Ruiz beat also Anthony Joshua. A lot of people say, y'all don't know who Anthony Joshua going to rake him. Anthony Joshua going to beat him, but he's an Olympian as well. Okay, that's what happens when you don't follow boxing as a whole. So I said he was going to outbox him, and he did. He did. He paralyzed him. Vasily Lomachenko losses all has controversy except for the one with Teofimo Lopez. But before Teofimo Lopez fought Vasily Lomachenko, it was supposed to be Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is the senior. If this was high school, he's the senior of Devin, of Teo, of Shakur, of Boots, of everybody else. He's the senior. Look, when you saw Teofimo Lopez spar with Gervonta Tank Davis was already a pro, and Teofimo Lopez was 15 years old. Tank was already a pro when you see puny, skinny Teofimo Lopez sparred him and held his own. But because Teofimo Lopez is not a manufactured fighter, and Teofimo Lopez, they wasn't just giving him some soft touches and stuff like that. Teofimo Lopez became a champion by Richard Comey at the age of, 14 fights? Vasily Lomachenko, 15 fights. Teofimo Lopez did Gervonta Tank Davis dirty work. At the time when Gervonta Tank Davis and the team said that, nah. He need one more fight to face the guy. Matter of fact, that wasn't even the quote. The quote of Floyd Mayweather was when Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko, they said that Tank Davis need one more fight for Teo. Before that, they said that they're not ready for Vasily Lomachenko right now. That Vasily Lomachenko is old. And Vasily Lomachenko, remember back then, before Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko, they said that Floyd Mayweather said that Lomachenko was old and he's 30 and Gervonta Tank Davis is young and blah, blah, blah. Remember when Gervonta Tank Davis said, that Floyd Mayweather was going to try to set me up, was setting me up versus Vasily Lomachenko, then that he turned around on Floyd Mayweather. Y'all remember that? Do you remember that Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko when he was regarded pound for pound? 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around. 4 years ago, 2020. Y'all remember that? Now, yeah. This fight is good. This fight is good. But this is how far behind Gervonta Tank Davis actually is. As much as he's looking great, he's performing beautiful. He's captivated the imagination and the emotions of the boxing fans. He's box office in terms of performance. But if we're talking about Gervonta Tank Davis of Vasily Lomachenko as yo, that's the fight. It's either Shakur or either Lomachenko. That's how far behind Gervonta Tank Davis is. And that's how ahead Teo is. Even Shakur Stevenson. Remember, Shakur Stevenson, he just got to the 135-pound division. He's a 3-division world champion. I know a lot of people is like, I don't like the way he performed versus Edo de los Santos. I don't like it. At the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson became a 3-division world champion by the age of 25. Teofimo Lopez could have been recognizable if it wasn't for the politics of the sport of boxing. The first 2-division undisputed world champion. Yes. As much as y'all don't like punch round boxing, you're a Teo fanboy. You always talk about Teo. Because Teo, that guy that kept the morals of the sport of boxing alive. He's the one that set the tone. He's the one that goes for the gusto. He's the one in 50-50 fights. How many pound-for-pound fighters has Gervonta Tank Davis fought? How many pound-for-pound fighters has Gervonta Tank Davis fight? Yes, he's looking good. I like Gervonta Tank Davis' skills and talent. I'm a Gervonta Tank Davis fan as well in terms of his skills and talent. But he ain't fighting no pound-for-pound fighter. How many pound-for-pound fighters fight pound-for-pound fighters? How many 50-50 fights has he been? I'm not saying that, he can't beat none of these guys. But this is how far behind Gervonta Tank Davis is. And you're praising. Oh, my God, he looks wonderful. Look at the backflip. Wow, beautiful backflip. He's so athletic. This is how far behind Tank is at the age of 29 that we're talking about. Now, oh my God, Bob Everett, I just finished talking to Carl Moretti is talking to PBC, and we're trying to get the fight. He has a fight coming up. eventually he's going to be successful and is going to be victorious. And then Lomachenko, who's not afraid to get in there with anybody, we're going to negotiate probably a November date. And we get the fight done. I can understand the frustration of Shakur Stevenson as well, because Shakur got to be like, hey, yo, why y'all never the way y'all push this for Lomachenko and Tank Davis? Why y'all ain't pushing Shakur and Tank? I can understand the frustrations. And I'm not going to neglect this. Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, y'all got to perform, baby. Y'all got to perform in your next fight. Those opponents is due for y'all to perform. Forget about, I'm saying, get the victory. But nobody gonna care that you just win. Just like Shakur Stevenson, ain't nobody give a damn that he became a 3-division world champion by being Edgar de los Santos. All they were saying that you was running. Johnny, look at Johnny. He said Tio can't sell shit. Is that and Frank and Johnny and Frank sold so many seats, right? Right? That's what I'm talking about. There's some fans like this. Like, look at Johnny. Tio can't sell. Are you an accountant? Are you a financial advisor? That's what you are as a fan? Well, no. That's what I'm talking about. The protection of Gervonta Tank Davis. Oh, well. I don't know. I don't think that Teofimo Lopez sells tickets. We're not getting the fight. He does not sell enough. No. We need somebody. Does Frank Martin sold some tickets? Huh? No. Tell me, Johnny, because Frank Martin, it looked like he sold out some what he sold out. He can't even sell out his Thanksgiving living room for Thanksgiving get together. What are you talking about? Are you an accountant now? What's wrong with you fans? No, Tio doesn't sell. He cannot fight my tank. No, he cannot fight my tanky. He needs to sell some tickets. What is wrong with y'all, man? I'm hearing this. I hear this when it comes to Tank Davis. Well, Shakur doesn't sell. With Devin Haney, he did 51K. With Regis Progress, he's not fighting my Tank. Now Teofimo Lopez be fighting in the Hulu Theater. He would not fight my Tanky. He did not sell enough. That's the new. That's the way the new fans are. Can you imagine if we was like this in basketball? The New York Knicks should be the best. We should be the champions because ain't nobody selling more than the New York Knicks. We sell the most tickets. We're the Lakers and the Knicks, right? Madison Square Garden. We got the most expensive tickets. How about if the Knicks says, I'm not gonna fight with the Knicks, James Dolan. We will not fight Miami Heat or in the finals because we sell more tickets than the Miami Heat. Ryder the Storm in the building. What's good, Ryder? What's wrong with these guys, bro? What's going on with these financial advisors? Man, there's so many bodyguards, financial advisors, accountants, disguised as fans. Kevin Costner, protecting Tank. I like the fight, but I'd rather people push somebody that is going to challenge the triple threat of Tank. This ain't about Tank too much. This is about the energy of the boxing fans. Gervonta Tank Davis got speed, God-given ability, combination of speed and power, and athleticism. It's like I said the other day. Maybe God will give you some speed, but lack some power. Maybe God will give you the combination of speed and power, but lack some athleticism and movement. I'm gonna give you one example. Gary Russell Jr. Speed, power, athleticism. He doesn't get out. His footwork is not as athletic as other. Gervonta Tank Davis, speed, power, athleticism. Teofimo Lopez, speed, power, athleticism. Shakur Stevenson, IQ, speed. Devin Haney, he does everything good. Nothing great, nothing special, nothing that, oh my God, he's a freak of nature. Lomachenko, speed, athleticism. Right? IQ Lomachenko got. IQ Tio got. IQ Tank has. But when we're talking about IQ and we're talking about that power, and we're talking about who is he showcasing those type of skill set against. In the end of the day, I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis is a special fighter. And if you got an eye for talent, you will say the same. If you're not a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis, that's on you. You don't got to be a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis. You don't got to be a fan of anybody, but let's be honest. Don't lie to yourself. Gervonta Tank Davis is the goods when it comes to skills. He's the goods. Lomachenko is the goods. Teo is the goods. Shakur is the goods. Shakur don't make too many mistakes. But he's not this power hitter, right? He's not this guy that's going to get you off your seat and be like, I got to see Shakur next time. Woo-hoo-hoo! He don't give you that. The only one that could challenge or match or exceed the triple threat of Gervonta Tank Davis is Teofimo Lopez. You know it, and I know it. You can hate him all you want. You can hate his daddy. I told everybody, my son is the best. You can hate him all you want. Your eyes don't lie. Your eyes don't lie. Teo's in his prime. Tank is in his prime. Teo got speed. Tank got speed. Teo got power. Tank got power. Teo got athleticism. Tank got athleticism. That's the ultimate fight for Tank. Floyd Mayweather know it. Calvin Ford know it. Calvin Ford said in a recent interview several weeks ago with Mill City, he said when the smoke's clear, it's going to be Teo and Tank. He said, hopefully it's Teo and Tank because they know. But I could see the wave. I could see a lot of y'all don't want to ask Tank about Teo. I could see that. Tank and Loma is good. But Teofimo Lopez took care of his dirty work a long time ago. And you know what? Even though that many may feel that Loma beat Haney, that's Haney's leftovers as well. If Tank is the guy, if Tank is in your pound for pound, and he's that guy. As a matter of fact, if Tank is in the pound for pound above the Shakurs, the Teos, and he's knocking everybody out at 135, is he truly daring to be great? Christian Padilla with a $2 super chat says, Teo and Tank both do backflips, but Tank's is better. Why y'all scared? Why y'all scared? Why y'all scared to just say the truth and push the fight that's going to challenge the great Gervonta Tank Davis? Why don't y'all push for the real fight? For the real challenge. Always trying to fog something up. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson is a good fight. I think that's the best fight at lightweight. Shakur versus Tank. And Shakur got to go out there July 6th, and he got to perform. And Teofimo Lopez going out there June 29th, Miami, Florida. Next week, he got to perform. Because that's the only reason why people like to push you to the side. That's the only reason you give them the excuse to push you to the side. But look how he performed versus Jermaine O'Connor. Look how he performed versus Little Santos. Y'all got to be consistent. Teofimo Lopez, he got to erase that, whether people believe it or not, he got to erase that reputation that he performs to the level of his competition. He got to erase that. He got to show up. He has to be the takeover. So people can stop being stupid. Yeah, they talked about, Steve Claggett. At the end of the day, he just got to perform and do a highlight reel because that's the same thing with Gervonta Tank Davis. See, what the thing about Tank Davis is that he performs no matter who he's fighting with, no matter what level they're on. As a matter of fact, if his opponents is a levels below, he'll show it that you levels below. CCI in the building with a $2 super chat says, yo, bro, Teo runs and does a backflip. Teo got him. Teo needs Pitbull. Teo, nah. Teo needs Tank. Tank needs Teo. Forget that, Alfonso. Let's stop playing around, bro. Let's stop giving all these names. The most accomplished fighter of this young generation is Teofimo Lopez. That is not debatable. It's not a dialogue. It's not an argument. It's not even a conversation. The most accomplished guy in this young generation is Teofimo Lopez. The guy that has the speed and power and athleticism, the combination that can match with Gervonta Tank Davis is only Teofimo Lopez. You can't look at nobody else. That's the guy. Let's push the fight. If Tank is this special guy and the special breed and your favorite fighter, and his power transition to the middleweight division, like his coach be saying, then he got to move up and dare to be great, just like everybody else. Move up and dare to be great. Yeah, you fought Mario Barrio. Stay up there. You knocked out Mario Barrio. You ain't supposed to be moving back down. Unless if you're going to be fighting the best. You move back down to fight. You know what I'm saying? You move back down and fight. Or like Bam Rodriguez. Bam Rodriguez moved back down. Let me fight Sonny Edwards. If you're going to move back down and fight a Shakur Stevenson, you ain't going to do nothing different. I love the Lomachenko and Tank fight. It's a good fight. But he beats Lomachenko, and that's his 4 flaws. You ain't doing nothing different. Now you're behind, and people got to understand that. That's the frustration of Gervonta Tank Davis' career. That's the only frustration of Gervonta Tank Davis' career, is that when these guys was putting in real work, he said, "You really love I really love boxing, Campbell." Respond to what I'm saying. You guys are always with the homo talk. Respond to what I'm saying. Am I saying facts or am I saying feelings? Am I saying, is Teofimo Lopez the most accomplished of this young generation? You let me know who's the two-time lineal, two-division lineal champion. Has Gervonta Tank Davis ever become a unified champion? Has Gervonta Tank Davis ever been a lineal champion where he beat the best and he fought the best and beat the best? Tell me when. I'm waiting. Let's go. You guys that you always want to attack the person. Don't attack me. We all boxing fans. Tell me where I'm lying. Teo versus Cambosa too. Y'all stuck with Cambosa. He beat Josh Taylor. You guys are trying to get things in the no. Stop trying to fuck things up. Lomachenko is good, but if Tank beats Lomachenko, what he did different than Teo, what he did different than Devin, what he did different than Salido. That only if he knocks out Vasily Lomachenko, or he knocked out Vasily Lomachenko. Tank had 2 belts in 2 divisions at the same damn time. He's the regular. He is the greatest regular champion in of this generation. Just like David Benavidez is the best interim champion ever. I'm not going to rain on Gervonta Tank Davis parade. But guys got to stop acting. If you're going to praise him, then let's see why we're praising him. Y'all want to praise Tank? Let's see why we praised him. Well, let's see why we praised him. He beat Frank Martin. Oh, my God. Half of Frank Martin's family member don't even know who Frank Martin is. Half of Frank Martin's family member don't even know who Frank Martin is. Is that where we going with? Is that oh my God? Is that the oh my goodness? Come on, y'all. Forget about that 135. Tank Davis has, forget about putting him at, he's just a 135. Tank Davis has performed at 130, 135, and 140. And he knocked out Mario Barrios at 140. He's a 140 pounder as well. Don't let his team tell y'all, well, Tank is, I'm telling you, Tank is 135. He came in at 133. Keith Thurman came in at 145 his last fight. Who cares? He's a welterweight. All these guys is around the same division. I don't want to hear that. Oh no, but you got to understand the Tank is a 135 pounder. Tank moved up to 140. Demon Maxwell. Teo showed the dudes how to beat Loma. Exactly. So go after Teo. Why y'all babysitting Tank? Why people want to babysit Tank? Tank weighted at 133. He's not natural 140, bro. Was a catch weight. It wasn't no catch weight at 140, man. He went strictly to 140, bro. Well, that's what I'm talking about. These people, what y'all talking about? He knocked out Mario Barrios at 140. And if he's a guy that's knocking everybody else at 135 and he's smoking everybody, if you're that good, then you're that good to move up and stay up. That is what happens with every great fighter. You guys want him to stay at 135. Why y'all want him to stay at 135? He's knocking everybody out. If he has all this power, all this freak of nature power, right? We all know that. A guy like that needs to move up. When we told David Benavidez, move up. Canelo, move up. Teo moved up, became lineal champion. That's why he's lineal champion at the 140-pound division. Even Haney moved up, stayed there, won, and got knocked out. Shakur Stevenson, 3-division world champion. Yes, Tank Davis been moving up, but he's the guy with the reputation that he has power like a middleweight. Pacquiao moved up. Floyd moved up. Hoyer moved up. If he's the great of today, move your ass up to the 140-pound division and bring that good power, that freak of nature power into the 140-pound division and face the lineal champion. At least you could say that you fall a pound-for-pound quality of fighter at the time. A pound-for-pound, the lineal champion. You at least, Gervonta Tank Davis for the first time says, I'm the best because I beat the best. Have Gervonta Tank Davis said that? Have Gervonta Tank Davis done that? We're saying that he's the best. There's pugilists that say he's the best, but did he beat the best? Did he beat the best? Tell me, did he beat the best? Go out there in the 140-pound division and beat the motherfucking best. Let's go. You're that great. I got confidence in Gervonta Tank Davis' skills and talent. But as much as this fight with Lomachenko is respectable and it's good on paper, that's how far behind Gervonta Tank Davis is. That in 2024, we're talking about Tank versus Loma. At 2024, we're talking about Tank versus Loma. Teo beat Loma 2020. That shit don't even look like it was. That shit was, that don't even feel like it was a long time ago. But it was 4 years ago, bro. 4 years ago. Has Gervonta Tank Davis ever been fighter of the year? Has Gervonta Tank Davis ever been a lineal? Has Gervonta Tank Davis ever beat anybody pound for pound? I love the skills and talent, but we giving too much extra credit now. And we giving him a pass. We giving him a pass if that's the fight that we want to see. If we want to see Vasily Lomachenko and Gervonta Tank Davis, we're giving him a pass, even though that is a great unification bout, but it's still a pass. At this stage of Gervonta Tank Davis' career, you're supposed to be fighting guys like Teo. Tank should have fought Loma. Facts. So what's all this hype? Rehydration king. He might not even fight Loma because he gonna put, like if they fight Loma now, because he say he's older, he already got a blueprint how to beat him. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Maybe Frank Martin was a good, how you say it, was a good tune-up. That's what Frank Martin was, a tune-up. Everybody knows that. Everybody picked Tank to beat Frank. Everybody picked Tank to beat Frank Fuda. Frank Martin ain't had nothing to come. Nothing in Frank Martin's bag is better than Gervonta Tank Davis. And in any category, we knew what was going to happen. And I said it. I said that Tank is going to beat Frank like Rolly. Rolly won several of the first couple rounds, and then Frank did the same thing, and Frank was fighting scared too. There's other fighters that didn't fight, but Frank fought scared, bro. It's weird because he was winning several rounds in the beginning, and he was still fighting scared. Fight somebody that's not scared. Fight somebody that fought the best. At this stage of Tank's career, I want to see him fight the best. I want to see that threat. Because even in the, I don't think a lot of people could contain Tank at 135. That triple threat is too good. Not everybody got that. I only see one guy. I only see one guy that can match his attributes, his God-given attributes. I think that Shakur Stevenson got a high IQ. I think Shakur Stevenson, if it goes to a whole 12, you could probably outpoint Tank Davis. Can. But they're not talking about that fight right now, right? They're talking about Loma and Tank, and that's what Top Rank is pushing. 112 people in there, only 40 likes. What the fuck? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Smash that like button. Let's go. There's gonna be other Lomachenko fans be like, come on, Punch. Well, you know, Lomachenko is the man. Lomachenko looked good last fight. I like Lomachenko, but listen, sometimes I told y'all yesterday, listen to these fighters. Listen to these fighters. You could tell when they genuine about when they say certain things. Lomachenko, I believe, don't got another training camp in him. Listen to what Vasily Lomachenko said before the fight and after the fight. Vasily Lomachenko don't really want to fight, man. He's doing this for his father. Listen to what Vasily Lomachenko was saying. Black Mamba in the building said, in my opinion, no matter what weight or fighter would they ever give him his flowers, just like Floyd, even though he's retired, they saying, oh, he didn't fight this person or that person, never satisfied. Nah, we can't do that, Black Mamba. We cannot do that. Don't do that, my brother. Don't do that. Gervonta Tank Davis is not no damn Floyd Mayweather. That's number one. Gervonta Tank Davis can't hold a candle to even Pretty Boy, because Pretty Boy at least fought some competition and he earned his titles. All we're saying with Gervonta Tank Davis, with that skill, with the beautiful skills that Gervonta Tank Davis have, he's a dangerous fighter. You can match him up, and he's the favorite. He could be the favorite to beat all these guys. That's not even that's that good debate. But Gervonta Tank Davis could be the favorite in the betting lines to beat all these guys. See, we know that Gervonta Tank Davis is good, too good, too good. He still haven't fought a pound for pound fighter. He still haven't fought a pound for pound fighter. He still haven't fought the best to be called the best. And he has the opportunity, especially if they're saying that Gervonta Tank Davis is the face of boxing. He's the cash cow boxing. He could get any opponent he want, just like that. Good looking out with the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. He could get any opponent. I don't want to see another Frank Martin. I don't want to see that. I got Loma embarrassing Tank 100% says, and exactly, he hasn't fought none of that. And that's the problem with the boxing fans. Also, the boxing fans thinking back, yo, Tio did Tio. Yeah, Tio's the guy that actually fought the pound for pound fighters. He's the one that's getting snubbed. Tio's the one that's getting snubbed. People ain't satisfied with Tio. It's not that people ain't satisfied with Tank. People are praising Tank. Tank gets into the conversation of First Take. Ain't nobody talking about no fighters in First Take. Tank and Canelo. They don't pay attention to nobody else. Snow Burton in the building. What's good, baby? Tio invented a blueprint to beat Loma. Facts. Black Mamba, your sister. Black Mamba. I don't know what that means. I don't even diss this guy. I don't know what that means. Good looking out with the $2 super chat. I don't know what you mean by that. Come on now. Shakur is free agent after July 6th. No excuse why the fight can be made. Facts, Tyrese. But even though that when he was a top, matter of fact, how about they push that fight? If that's a big fight in the sport of boxing, Shakur Stevenson versus Tank Davis, they should be pushing that fight. He said, "You said my brother, I'm a female." I ain't say that. You said my brother, I'm a female. Oh, my fault. I apologize. I get it. My fault. Appreciate you. My fault. My fault, my sis. My fault, my sis. You know, and a lot of these chats is way more, male. So I get used to the men and stuff like that, in the chat. Pause. I apologize, Black Mamacita. Repstar Boxing Now is the voice of the UK. London, bruv, said Tank's team just threatened Floyd Mayweather. Man, they ain't gonna do nothing, bro. They ain't gonna threaten no damn Floyd Mayweather. They're the same people that get Gervonta Tank Davis is the same person that hit what was it? Allegedly hit a pregnant woman and ran with his car. Stop playing. They ain't gonna do it in no damn Floyd. And all of them ran. They ain't gonna do it in no Floyd Mayweather. If they would have do something, they would have done it already. Come on, man. All you got to do is show them Diddy and he's going to melt. They ain't going to do nothing, no damn Floyd. They ain't going to do nothing. Just like Caden Plank couldn't do nothing to Ryan Garcia because of his security. Ain't nobody getting past no Mayweather security. Mayweather hired the secret services. And Mayweather got more security than the president himself. Please don't spread that rumor. That's false. Don't put that in there, man. I know. I'm just reading the comments, Michael. I'm just reading the comments. The blueprint is out and Tank box when you have to. A lot of people talking about, oh man, he looking good. Look, I'm gonna tell you something about Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis, he got the skills. I'm gonna tell you something about Gervonta Tank Davis, and I know a lot of people peep this, but y'all might not like what I'm about to say. But let's be real. Let's be honest. Gervonta Tank Davis got the skills to be anybody, but he has the mentality like Deontay Wilder. Because with that skills, he's losing rounds versus Mario Barrios, Leo Santa Cruz. He's losing rounds versus Rolly Romero. He's losing rounds versus Frank Martin, and he's relying on his power. He's willing to get hit. He has the skills, but he has the mentality of Subriel Matias and Deontay Wilder. He can't do that with Vasily Lomachenko. I'll tell you that. Tank, but I believe also that he's smart enough to adjust and not fight like that versus Vasily Lomachenko. He's not gonna fight like that with Teofimo Lopez. Oh, let me get some straight right hand shots and I'm gonna hit him with the uppercut. That ain't gonna happen. He can't fight like that with Vasily Lomachenko. He can't fight like that with Teofimo Lopez. He can't fight like that with Pitbull Cruz. He's losing rounds, and this is the reason why I said if Shakur Stevenson does end up going to a decision, a full 12 with Tank, Shakur will beat Tank, because if Shakur manages to go a whole 12, I already see that Tank will be losing a lot of the first of the rounds. I don't think he's going to catch up to Shakur Stevenson when it comes to the point system, unless if he drops him a couple of times. But I don't think so. But you could tell that, Shakur Stevenson's power. Tank's power is real. He said, "No problem. I'm gonna do the Clarissa Shields to you." He looks for the clinch and hits the upper. Tank was up 67-66 versus Franco Moscow card, and Tank outboxed Cruz. That's false. That boy is facet. Teo versus Tank is huge fight as long as Teo looks good in his fight outing. True. I think that Leo Santa Cruz was winning rounds. I think that Mario Barrios was winning rounds. Is the reason why Floyd Mayweather was paranoid and stuff like that. Take it. Tanky, you losing the unofficial scorecard. What? You losing the unofficial scorecard. What? You losing the unofficial scorecard. I'm just trying to be real with you. Yo, Floyd Mayweather was. We ain't never seen Floyd Mayweather like that. You lose. Hurry up and pick it up. Pick it up. You losing. He be losing rounds. And he relies on his power. He had the ability, he had the skill set to adjust. Gervonta Tank Davis is a dangerous fighter. Gervonta Tank Davis skillfully is one of my favorite fighters. I've been saying this since day one. Day one. Yeah, my favorite fighter, especially around that division, is Teo. But because he has the mentality to be great. And he has the mentality as a boxing fan, as a hardcore boxing fan. I always say that I created a channel to preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve the modern day wars, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. And let me tell you like this, Teofimo Lopez is the guy that's going out there to preserve the sport of boxing. I don't want anybody to come, but what about Steve Claggett? Yeah, what about Loma? What about Taylor? What about Comey? What about Sando Martin that retired? Remember, that Sando Martin fight was the last minute replacement. Y'all forget that it was not supposed to be Teofimo Lopez versus Sando Martin. It was supposed to be Teofimo Lopez versus Jose Pedraza. Pedraza got hurt or injured or sick. I think it was sick. And then they put Sando Martin in there. Can we really say beating the bum? Josh Taylor has a great dope punch. And this is what I mean about boxing fans. Now, Josh Taylor is a bum. You're talking about the 140-pound and probably the most, and maybe he had the best run. The best run. See, the thing is, y'all looking at after. No, look at them when they was the guy. You know what I'm saying? When Teo fought him, who was Josh Taylor, the lineal champion, only vacated his belt. If he ain't vacate his belt, he'll be the undisputed. Said Josh, exactly, man. Come on, man. That's why this, I'm telling you, fans be watering down the sport. So all of us like, Josh Taylor's a bum. Yeah, if it was Tank that would have beaten Josh Taylor and became the lineal champion at 140 or the undisputed world champion, you wouldn't have been saying that he's a bum. But because Teo did it, he a bum. Nah, he made him look like a bum. Let's not forget that Teofimo Lopez was the underdog versus Josh Taylor. So I don't want to hear that bum shit. I don't want to hear nobody say, but let Josh Taylor. No. Teo was the underdog versus Josh Taylor. As a matter of fact, everybody was saying that everybody was making fun of Teofimo Lopez. He's not the same. Look, he's questioning himself. He got mental illness. Oh, he going berserk. He going crazy. He shouldn't be in the ring. And then you got humbled. And now Josh Taylor all of a sudden is a bum. The hell out of here. Guts in the building with a $2 super chat. What's good? Said Teo said himself that no one beats Loma. I'm not going to say that it's a tough matchup. I'm not saying that Gervonta Tank Davis versus Vasily Lomachenko was not a great matchup. I'm not saying that it's a unification bout in the lightweight division. I believe it's a good matchup. All I'm saying is just look how far behind Tank is. That's what I'm saying. This is the humble fight right here. So when people are saying, yo, this is how far behind Tank is, and this is how ahead Teo is. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about Tank versus Loma now. When Tank versus Loma, it's a unification bout. Tank versus Teo, as we all know, morally was for undisputed. That's the difference. That's how much of ahead in legacy-wise Teo is. What's Gervonta Tank Davis' best win? What's his legacy victory? What's Gervonta Tank Davis' legacy victory? Tank should be like, yo, let me fight Teo, man. Because me being Teo right now, I move up, I dare to be great, and become a lineal at 140. Tank versus Loma, let's go. Make it happen. It's a good fight. Teo growing in and out the ring, maturing much so. I understand the point for sure. CCI said, Juan, go for undisputed, bigger fight. Matias is out. Gary Antoine Russell is out. The 140-pound division is looking like anybody could win any given Sunday, any given Saturday, right? That's how it's looking like. The 140-pound division, the most stacked division in the sport of boxing, and that's what stack means. That anybody really could win. That it's competitive. That's what stack means. I just think that I just think that Gervonta Tank Davis already shown and proved that, you know, his power carries is superior to everybody at 135. And as much as I think that is a good matchup for, say, Lomachenko and Tank, I think that was just like any other fight, right? It was way overdue. Just like we say that certain fights is way overdue, I think that, of course, Lomachenko stayed relevant with the Camboso fight. And, of course, people's always going to look at, you know, could people going to look at the Camboso as, well, Devin Haney couldn't stop Camboso like Loma, and Teo couldn't beat Camboso, even though that I do believe that Teo and Loma gave Cambosa a beating, even though they got a lot of people, yo, Cambosa won, but let me say it like this, he took a beat down. Let's not forget that championship rounds. Yeah, some people be like erasing the fact that Cambosa was bloody as hell at that fight as well. Tank was whooping Dev in that sparring. Yeah, man. Man, Tank will whoop Devin easy, bro. Tank will whoop Devin easy, man. You could see he will do the same thing what he did to Frank Martin, but I think he'll do worse. I think he'll do worse. Just because where Devin is at right now and taking that ass whooping by Ryan Garcia, Devin don't want to fight no damn Tank right now. You crazy. Devin don't want to fight now. Nobody want to put. You don't hear them say, yo, you don't see them coming out. I want Tank. Man, please, you better get that Sando Morton fight. They ain't all out there talking, but they ain't calling no damn Tank no monkey no more. I dare Bill Haney put his son versus Tank right now. Just have a couple of ambulances right there, right on the side of the ring. Don't have them in the back. Have that paramedic right there. Gervonta Tank Davis will permanently damage Devin Haney. Don't even put him in there. Everybody knows it. Devin Haney fans know it. Matter of fact, ain't no Devin Haney fan. Bill Haney fans know it. Bill Haney fans know it. Haney lost to Lomachenko. Yep. Come on, man. Gervonta Tank Davis will do worse. Gervonta Tank Davis will shut his lights out. I didn't want to see that fight. I don't want to see that. I wanted to see the fight. I mean, if it's the name for the name, yeah. But right now, where Haney is at, man, please, man, he was smoked. He was smoked. Get Sando Martin, and I think that he's gonna struggle with Sando Martin as well. he's gonna struggle with Sando Martin. Mark my words, he's gonna struggle with Sando Martin. Nobody want to see him versus Shakur. Shakur's come on, man. Stop. Y'all calling 3 division world champion bums. Even though that I'm saying that Matias is good, I'm sorry that Tank is gonna beat the crap out of Haney. Haney is not a bum. Haney is good. He's just not special. He's not special like Tank. He's not special like Teo. He ain't special like Noma. He was saying, Daddy, you figure me out? Son laid a brick. What brick? What brick? Stop lying to me, Daddy. Stop lying. You know I don't got no damn brick. Come on, son, lay the brick.
You's a liar.
Daddy, I don't got no damn brick. You know me all my life, and you telling me to lay the brick. First of all, Lomachenko, man, he got me figured out. That's when I knew he was in trouble. That's when you knew that Devin Haney was fighting alone. Devin Haney's fighting alone out there. He said, lay the brick. What brick? Got no damn brick. He needs knuckle implants. That's what Devin Haney needs. Forget about them diamonds in your teeth. Get some knuckle implants. Get some knuckle implants, my brother. Teo versus Brian Norman at 147 is Honduras, August. I like that fight. Become a 3-division world champion. Brian Norman Jr. We all know that Teofimo Lopez like that smoke. We all know. Look at his resume. He's all about the smoke. It's all about the smoke. Mamba! Black Mamacita said, with the $5 super chat, good looking out, man. Appreciate you. He said, wanting Tank to move up to 140, do we want him to fight someone coming in waiting at 150 or more since they cry about the rehydration clause? I say this. If his team, Coach Kenny, Calvin Ford, says that he got a freak of nature power, and they have said that his power, that he be beating up middleweights. If we're always talking about sparring, right? We always talking about sparring. They used to say that Tank be hurting middleweights, that his power carries up to the middleweight. That's what his team be saying. So why not fight at 140? Who cares? Everybody gonna rehydrate. Floyd Mayweather didn't rehydrate that much, and Manny Pacquiao didn't rehydrate that much. Guess what? They still fought up there. If we're gonna say that Tank Davis is great and special, he got to do some great and special things, right? Like, is Gervonta Tank Davis is the only one that's gonna be called great and special, but not doing great things? We're just gonna fumble those words out and give it to anybody. What has Tank done that is great? Who has Tank done or beat that is great? Who he's he beaten as a pound for pound? Like for real. Boxing is the most documented sports in the history of all sports. We know what great look like. That's all we asking. We want his skills and talent, his potential special great skills and talent. He's a potential future Hall of Famer. He got the tools to beat all of that. Just fight the guy that you need to beat so you could become all of that. That's all we asking. That's all we asking. Box Latino TV with a $10 super chat con la bandera de República Dominicana. Dice, just supporting my Dominican brother. Keep up the good work. Let's go. Let's go, Santo Domingo. Santiago, San Pedro de Macorís, San Pedro de San Francisco, Santiago, La Romana, La Vega, Puerto Plata, Punta Cana, febrero 27. Shout out to Box Latino TV, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody in the tri-state area, Washington Heights, Harlem. Let's go. Randy in the building. Randy con la bandera de República Dominicana. La música de Randy, la música de Randy, la música de Randy, la música de Randy. DJ Camelo Alex Sensation, págame la música. Hey, yo, I did a video earlier on the day. Tycho TV in the building. Tony in the building. What's good, man? Did a video earlier today. Mr. Sanchez in the building. What's good, man? Facts with the American flag, the Puerto Rican flag, and the Mexican flag. What's good? Juan said, don't forget my super chat de Puerto Rico. Hold on. Got it. Con los 10 pesos de super chatty patty K. Juan E says, now I want to see Devin versus Tank, only to see you call the fight. Let me get hit. Devin on the floor. Bill, he need to call the crying. Bill, he about to throw the towel. Oh, Lord. Devin. Oh, Lord. Shout out to La Bandera Roja, the Mexican monster, the Ecuadorian monster, the Dominican monster. Yes. Yo, David Benavidez looked like he had pillow fisted versus Alexander Dvorak. David Benavidez ain't look like no monster. David Benavidez did not look like no monster this past Saturday, but he looked great. He hit Alexander Voskovic, whatever his name is. Damn it, I'm sounding like Floyd Mayweather in the Breakfast Club. But he was hitting him with everything in the kitchen sink. But he was no monster. When I was looking at David Benavidez, the only monster I was thinking about was
La 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 la, Elmo song.
that was the only monster I was thinking about. When I saw he was no the Mexican monster, he was
La 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 la, la 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 la, Elmo song.
he was no monster. Marco, con los 20 pesos de Super Chari Chari Party que me dice, thank you, Punch Drunk, for the most truthful content in boxing. God bless you always. Con los 20 pesos! Super Chari Chari Party que Marco, let's go. Gracias de lo mío. Appreciate you. God bless you. Que Dios te bendiga, mi hermano. I was looking at David Benavidez. I was just thinking about some other type of monster.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Cookie, stand for C. He look like no damn monster. Yeah, you fighting somebody your own height now. You fighting somebody your own size, David Benavidez, huh? Now, huh? Hey, yo, he fighting somebody his own size now, huh?
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Cookie, stand for C. Yes. But he was hitting Alexander with everything in the kitchen sink. Ain't even giving him a bloody nose, bro. Alexander Vojkovic was probably like this. Hey, do he like Devin? Ha ha. You don't hurt me. Ah. You hit like Devin Haney. You hit like Devin Haney. Hey, Alexander was telling David Benavidez he hit like Devin Haney. He didn't even give him a bloody nose. Hey, yo, man, he hit him with everything in the kitchen sink. He gassed out. And let me say it like this. David Benavidez David Benavidez looked sharp. Peace, Bert. Don't let him get comfortable. Wasn't Teo Haney was gonna fight. Should have fought. Yo, Bivol will be a problem for him. Randy, facts. No, I like how David Benavidez did fight. But this is what happens when you move up. And then David Benavidez was talking about, I could go back to the 168-pound division. No, you ain't. No, you're not going to 168. No, you not, David Benavidez. No, you not. No, you not going back down. You better stay right there. Stay put at 175 where you need to be. What happened? You ain't feel good, huh? Landing all them punches, right? If it was somebody on the 168-pound division, you would have finished them. Huh? No. You stay right there. What happened? When shit gets tough, what happened? You want to walk out? You want to leave? No. You stay right there at 175 and stop being a weight bully at 168. We all know. Turun Goldiflon. Stay right there. That was bad. And he was 37 years old. Tank is skilled, very skilled. Davis said he was a little injured. I don't want to hear that. No. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. As a matter of fact, look, I respect. Look, almost every fighter is injured. You got to respect when they're injured and stuff like that. And I seen the scar that he did have stitches and stuff like that, right? I didn't even know how the commission passed it. That's number one. He said he was injured. Okay, a lot of fighters are injured, but when fighters are injured, they don't get the benefit of the doubt. When Teofimo Lopez was going there sick versus George Cambosa, ain't nobody give a damn. When Gervonta Tank Davis fought Pitbull Cruz and he said I got an injured hand, nobody give a damn. When Canelo Alvarez went up there to fight Bivol and he got an injured hand, ain't nobody give a damn about his performance in his injured hand. When he fought Triple G, when he's saying I got an injured hand and I need surgery, ain't nobody give a damn. When Keith Thurman fought Manny Pacquiao with an injured hand, nobody gave a damn. Nobody give a damn about no injuries. When I say Lomachenko on my shoulder fighting Teofimo Lopez, nobody give a damn. When Teofimo Lopez had a fractured foot, nobody give a damn. Nah, he ain't getting the pass. We don't give a damn. It's unfortunate, but that's the way the box. We got to keep the same energy, right? We got to keep the same energy. No, Tony, I know. He beat Alexander Volkovich, whatever his name is, right? He beat him. I'm not saying he didn't beat him. I mean, he got a couple of rounds in. He beat the guy. It was a good outing at 175-pound division. It was a good outing. All I'm saying is he did not look like the monster. That's all I'm saying. We saw that, damn, okay, you were somebody your own size. You don't look like you rehydrated more than Volkovich like you did with other fighter than 168. You look like you fought somebody your own size, right? He ain't knock him out, and he landed everything in the kitchen sink. David Benavidez landed every punch from body to head and didn't even give the man a nosebleed. I want to ask if Memo was. Memo was in the corner? Not in the corner, but I don't. Or maybe he was in Miami. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. We saw that Benavidez was kind of low drink leading up to the fight. Remember, I did the short video, and I said, look at the body of David Benavidez and look at the body when he fought Demetrius Andre. I don't think that David Benavidez gave it 100%. But if he came injury, all right, he was injured, but he's not gonna get a pass though, right? He already won the fight. We're not saying that he lost the fight. All I'm saying, he didn't look like the monster that all he looked like was. That was the only monster I was thinking about. Benavidez look like Canelo's next lunch. Facts, yes.
Can't go work today.
Mm-hmm. You just trolling. Oh, things change when moving up. I know things change when moving up, and this is why I was saying that Tank should fight Teo while he moves up and fight an elite fighter. Lomachenko, he beats Lomachenko. He's just gonna be a guy. He just beat a guy that Teo beat, Haney beat. As much as, yeah, you're gonna give a lot of props. The only way you outdo everybody if you knock out Lomachenko. But there's already a blueprint for it. You know? Derek James, man, yeah, you got to stay with Ryan. Ryan is the only winner. But yeah, man. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me see what a poll at. Who wins? Tank versus Loma. 56% says Tank. Loma 44. So it's close. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. I don't think that Tank is gonna do to Frank Martin. I don't think he could do to Lomachenko what he did to Frank Martin. He just ain't gonna get hit. Say Lomachenko is too small for that. I think it's a good fight. All I'm saying is if he does beat him, you know, this ain't the pound for pound Lomachenko, right? All I'm saying, this is just a humbling fight for the people. This is how far behind Tank is. Tank is still in his prime and he could rewrite the wrong. Not rewrite the wrong, but he could put in now he's in his prime. He got his money, and maybe now he want to risk it more. And we heard Tank in the post-fight interview say, you know what, man, I'm ready for everybody. You know what? But I don't like this. It's everybody. When you say everybody, you're not really pinpointing. I want Tank to say, you know what? How could I solidify my legacy in the 135-pound division? I got to fight Shakur and I got to fight Loma. Okay, give me the names, Tank. Stop saying everybody and his team. Stop saying we're ready for everybody. That's a blanket statement, bro. I hate when fighters say, "I want everybody." Oh, so you want the dude from the halal truck, huh? You want the barber. You want the barber in your local barbershop. You want the cashier in your local supermarket. You want everybody. That's easy to say. No, I want you to stay firm. I want you to stay on your square and say, yo, in a 135-pound division, man, I only want two guys. I want Lomachenko or Shakur Stevenson. If I'm going to be moving up, I get the rematch with Pitbull Cruz and I get Teofimo Lopez, the best guy that got the lineal champion. All that, I want everybody. Every time I hear, yo, do not accept it. Do not accept Coach Kenny, Calvin Ford to say, we're ready for everybody. We want everybody. No, you're not going to fight everybody. Not everybody. Who's everybody? You want me to? No. Say the names, man. Say the names. Who is going to legitimize your legacy? When it's all said and done, you want a legacy. You want to stand on legacy. You want to stand on legacy. Money comes and goes. You want to stand on legacy. So when it's all said and done, when we're talking about, yo, what was the best win for Gervonta Tan Davis? What was the best win for Gervonta Tan Davis? I can tell you what was the best win for Inoue. I can tell you what his best accomplishment. I can tell you the best win for Canelo Alvarez. I can tell you the best win for Tio. I can tell you the best win for Bam Rodriguez. About to be Juan Francisco Estrada June 29th as well. If Bam Rodriguez beat Juan Francisco Estrada, he already got a better significant win than Gervonta Tan Davis. A better legacy win. The biggest win for Gervonta Tan Davis is probably Ryan Garcia that later on beat Devin Haney. But at the time that you beat Ryan Garcia, let's think about it. Ryan Garcia never been a champion. That's your biggest. That's your biggest victory. Is it Mario Barrios' biggest victory? Is it Jose Pedraza your biggest victory? 29 years old. If you beat Lomachenko, is that going to be your biggest victory? The biggest victory of that's going to be your biggest victory? Nah, man, come on now. Don't say everybody. Don't allow the Tank team to be like, we're ready for everybody. No, you're not ready for everybody. Who's going to legitimize your legacy? How are you going to enhance your legacy if you have one? Who? At 140 is Tio. At 135, Shakur Lomachenko, but Shakur is undefeated. And he's a 3-division world champion. You'll get more prize beating Shakur than Vasily Lomachenko. Thank you. He just looks like we don't know if Tank is another level because he hasn't stepped up another level. But that's it. We're giving him the crown. People are just giving him the crown. He's the best. He's pound for pound. He said, man, Cambo's the best Tio. You got get out of the shit with that Cambosa shit, bro. Get out of that already, bro. He stepped up and became a lineal champion, bro. You guys are like, nobody's always staying stuck with Manny Pacquiao losing to Tori Compa early in his career and still became an 8th-division world champion. You the Manny Pacquiao fan. You're the Manny Pacquiao hater that's still staying. Well, he got knocked out early in his career. Well, Roberto Duran, he lost to De Jesus before the Sugar Ray Leonard fight. I don't know. That's the only thing y'all got. It's the only thing y'all got. Get out of that, man. Every damn legend lost, bro. You don't even know who Sugar Ray Robinson lost before he went on an 81 winning streak. Who? Juan Francisco Marquez. Manuel Marquez lost early. Bernard Hopkins lost early. Sabina Bougie fan. Man, tell Tank to make the fight. Tank is the cash cow. Isn't Tank the cash cow? Tank got to make the fight. Because anybody that Tank says, I want him, they're going to get him. Now it's all about Bob. Bob ain't going to say no to one of to the cash cow. That's when Bob does his unification, his co-promotional deal. That's why we got the Deontay Wilder and the damn Fury. When the money is right, the money is right. Tank and Tio. But Tank got to want it. Tank got to make the fight. He's the cash cow, right? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you already know, man. Tomorrow we back at it. We back at it. We back at it tomorrow. Go earlier, a little bit earlier, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. You already know it's Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, el adobo, la sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Shout out to everybody in the chat that supported the channel. Shout out to all the donations. Shout out to everybody that smashed that like button. We moving on up. We're heading to 60K subscriber. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We don't got to agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? We all boxing fans. You feel me? We all got our fans. We all got our opinions and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, man, we're here to preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. I like the fight with Tank versus Loma. All I'm saying is, if he beats Lomachenko, all I'm saying is that's how far behind Tank is in terms of facing great fighters. elite fighters and pound for pound type of quality of fighters, because even Devin Haney already faced Lomachenko. That's all I'm saying. Now, it's a good fight in the lightweight division. It's a good fight. I want to see Tank versus Shakur. That's the fight that we should be pushing for. And I wish that Top Rank was pushing that fight. And in the 140-pound division, you know, we already know I've been saying it throughout the whole live. What's good, chick. In the building, what's good, chick? Now, Teofimo Lopez has to not perform to the level of his competition versus Steve Claggett June 29th. You got to erase that. Because if Teofimo Lopez does go a whole 12 with Steve Claggett, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm saying it right now. For the people in the sport of boxing, that's going to be just as good as a loss. People is not going to like it. People are not going to respect it. People are not going to enhance and push any big fight. Just like Shakur Stevenson's performance versus Eder de los Santos. Nobody cared that he became a 3-division world champion. Right now, it's all about performance. It's about igniting the boxing fans. Is igniting the emotion, captivating the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans, and that's the fight that they're going to call out for. If Shakur Stevenson does a great performance July 6th, people are going to forget about. They're going to put that Lomachenko and Tank in the back burner. They're going to say Shakur Stevenson and Tank. If Teofimo Lopez does what he does and be the showman that we all know he could be, then we're going to talk about Tank versus Teo. Just like Floyd Mayweather said, the biggest fight for Tank is Teofimo Lopez. We all know what it is. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.